first two ships, and do you see them as a counter to China?
We're going to start almost immediately, and we'll probably talk in about 2.5 years.
In terms of the mission, do you see it as a counter to China?
It's a counter to everybody. It's not China. We get along great with China. I have a great relationship with President Xi, and not China. It's just everybody. You don't know who comes along, but we just wanted peace through strength. Hopefully we never have to use them.
The United States Navy has announced plans to begin construction of the first two vessels in its advanced Trump-class warship series by the early 2030s, a move aimed at redefining the future of America's surface combat fleet. According to the War Zone, cost evaluations for the Trump-class program are still underway, with naval analysts expecting a multi-billion-dollar investment once full development, design, and strategic outfitting are finalized. Shipbuilding heavyweights including Bath Iron Works, Huntington Ingalls Industries, and naval design firm Gibbs & Cox are reportedly in contention for the primary construction and systems integration contracts. President Donald Trump formally unveiled the new Warship initiative on December 23rd, describing it as a bold step toward restoring U.S. maritime dominance and ensuring that the Navy is prepared for 21st century conflicts.
As Commander-in-Chief, it is my great honor to announce that I have approved a plan for the Navy to begin the construction of two brand new, very large, the largest we've ever built, battleships. You know, you used to build the Iowa, the Missouri, the Wisconsin, the Alabama, many others. We had big battleships. These are bigger, but they will have 100 times they'll be 100 times the force, the power, and there's never been anything like these ships. These have been under design consideration for a long time. And it started with me in my first term, because I said, why aren't we doing battleships like we used to? And these are the best in the world. They'll be the fastest, the biggest, and by far 100 times more powerful than any battleship ever built. So if you look at the Iowa, the Missouri, Wisconsin, Alabama, and others, but they were similar in size, some a little bit bigger than the others. But if you take the biggest one, it's 100 times more powerful. They're longer by a little bit, but and they're bigger. They're bigger ships, but they hold much more. They use the word lethality. Battleships are the largest, sturdiest, and most heavily armed vessel built specifically for naval combat. While America has built many new warships over the years, they've tended to be smaller, much smaller, and not conducive to where we are and where we're going, and peace through strength. We envision that these two ships, we're talking about 10, but we're going to start with 2, and we're going to quickly morph into 10, and ultimately we think it's going to be anywhere from 20 to 25 of these. But we're starting with the first 2 immediately, and we're going to then be very quickly involved with, I think, we're going to do another 8, and then we're going to ultimately and pretty quickly have a total of about 20 to 25. We'll make that determination. We envision that these ships will be the first of a whole new class of battleships to be produced in the years to come. From Theodore Roosevelt, the Great White Fleet, you remember that, the Great White Fleet, to the legendary USS Missouri, whose massive guns helped win World War II. America's battleships have always been unmistakable symbols of national power. We stopped making them.
The Trump-class warships will have a displacement of at least 35,000 tons, an array of nuclear, conventional missiles, electromagnetic railguns, traditional 5-inch naval guns, laser-directed energy weapons. The initial batch will be 10 hulls. The first ship will be called the USS Defiant, Trump claims fleet may grow to 25 ships. The newly unveiled Trump-class warship initiative officially replaces the Navy's earlier ddgx, next-generation destroyer program, signaling a complete strategic overhaul in America's approach to naval modernization. Meanwhile, China continues to expand and modernize its armed forces across the Navy, Air Force, and Army amid rising concerns that it may be preparing for an eventual invasion of Taiwan. Reports indicate that Sichuan, one of China's most cutting-edge warships, has recently completed a new round of sea trials, a major step toward operational readiness for Beijing's growing blue water fleet. If confirmed, this would mark Sichuan's second successful sea test within 2 weeks of its maiden voyage, an unusually rapid pace that China's drive to accelerate naval deployment timelines. The vessel, designated Sichuan, is China's first Type 076 amphibious assault ship, a hybrid platform built and currently berthed at Shanghai's advanced shipyard, designed to project power far beyond China's coastal waters. In parallel, China has also successfully completed the maiden flight of the Xianhua-30, its next-generation military transport aircraft designed to enhance long-range mobility and logistics capability. Reports claim that the Y-30 surpasses the operational range and payload capacity of legacy Western aircraft, such as the American C-130J Hercules, positioning it among the world's most capable mid-class transport planes. Defense Security Asia confirmed the Y-30's successful test flight in its December 16th report, describing it as a milestone achievement for China's rapidly advancing aerospace sector. The Y-30 is engineered to rival European platforms like the Airbus A400M and is strategically intended to bridge the performance and scale gap between China's existing Y-9 and heavy-lift Y-20 aircraft.